Hello and welcome to Making the Cut Shoptalk. Here, we're going to talk about the 2019-2020 NFL season. Now, I got a couple friends with me, and we're going to go over the NFL schedule and see who makes the cut and who gets cut short. Now, like I said, I got some friends. Fellas, how y'all doing?
All right.
Good. Now, I think it's only right that we start the year with the cheers, a good old shot. Some might got water, some might got something special, right? So competitive and healthy beer. Now, on this episode, you have a special guest. He should be. Take over.
So we're gonna start off with the AFC North, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and start with Dominique with the Ravens.
Can LJ throw the ball, complete those passes, or is he going to throw a bunch of incompletes in the clutch? Doesn't work for France out. Oh, that's cold.
I know, right?
All right, let's see what Mr. Francel has to say for the AFC North for the Cleveland.
I'm being a little bit optimistic with them. I got them going 10-6, although I do think, well, we'll get to that later. But I do got them going 10-6. I think their schedule kind of favors them winning some games that they probably wouldn't have won in the past. But it's going to be all how they gel with their new coach and how Baker Mayfield, produces in his second year with Odell. They get Kareem Hunt. They won't get him until game number 9. So they're going to have to navigate those first 8 games with Nick Chubb running the ball. But they're going to be an exciting team. We'll see how they do. But that's I got them going 10-6. We'll see whether or not they make it to the playoffs with that record in that division.
All right, yet again with AFC North. Let's see what Source has to say about the Bengals.
Cincinnati's there. Like, I have nothing good to say other than expecting Joe Mixon to have another good season. He showed out well last year, but with the injury to A.J. Green, that's going to be an issue for Andy Dalton, so we don't have to really see what Andy Dalton can do with Tyler Boyd. Defense is okay, but that offense is going to be the problem. 4-12. Lucky if they get to 5.
Okay. All right, Mr. Reg, Prodigy, let's see what you got to add for the Pittsburgh. Right.
But I pretty much got Pittsburgh going 7-9 due to the fact that with the major 2 losses that they had, I don't think they're going to be that great. Connor came in, he's going to do his thing at the running back position, but for the most part, I'm not sure if Juju can handle the double team without there being somebody on the other side. So at this point, with the controversy going on in the front office, giving your head coach a 1-year extension just to have a bunch of gap, I got Pittsburgh Steelers going 7-9.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to do NFC North. So we're going to start back with Francel and see what he has to say about the Vikings.
All right. They got a pretty tough schedule. I mean, they got games against, to start off the season with Atlanta and Green Bay. I think that's going to be 2 losses for them right off the bat. They get a little break with Oakland, but then you got Chicago. They got a gauntlet of the schedule. A lot of those teams made the playoffs last year, so even though the Vikings probably are a better team than a 7-9 record is going to give them, I just think the team that they're going up against is going to give them some trouble. So I got them going 7-9. Obviously, that's not going to get them in the playoffs, but Kirk Cousins may have a little bit better of a year this year, but we'll wait to see that.
Easy meal? Can't get you in there?
Nah, man. Nah. Kirk Cousins ain't worth no easy milk.
All right, Source, let's see what you got to say about the Bears.
I actually had Chicago at 12-4. They were 12-4 last year as well. Mitchell Trubisky is in for a big year. This is his breakout year. I don't know why people give him such a hard time. He played well last year. A lot of the credit goes to the defense, of course, Khalil Mack, who was the MVP, in my personal opinion, MVP of the league. They added Clinton Dix. But before I back up off the offense, Trey Burton. Get him in your fantasy lineup. Trey Burton. But he's going to eat again. But it's all on the defense. And they solid all the way across the board. So 12-4 for Chicago.
All right, Mr. Reg Prodigy, let's see what you got to say about the Green Bay.
At the Green Bay Packers here, everybody's kind of on the fence with the Green Bay Packers just due to the fact that they kind of been middle of the road coming from the top. I think with the new coach and the controversy that everybody wants to claim that Aaron Rodgers and the coach has, I think Aaron Rodgers is going to come out there and just straight up like y'all ass. Period. In discussion, I got the Green Bay Packers going 11-5.
You serious about that? All right, Dominique, what you gotta say about Detroit?
Not a damn thing. As you can see, we're gonna start off the season with the Detroit Lions. I got them going straight 0-7. Started off possibly getting a win in Oakland. I got a lot of hope and favor in Patricia, but you can't score any points. You can't win this league. Blank card because I got nothing for him. Love Matthew Stafford. I love Matthew Stafford, man, but honestly, I can't see him winning too many games this year. Hopefully Patricia can get him going the next year, but L City gonna be real lonely in the league.
Okay. Let's switch it up back a little bit. We're gonna go back to AFC. This time we're gonna do South. So Dominic, since he had his smell on that, let's go ahead and bring him back up and see what he has to say about the Jags.
I got the Jazz going 10-6. I think they're gonna have a very, very strong bounce back year from last year. You just gotta remember, just 2 years ago, they were in the AFC Championship game. And I just think they're gonna have a better season, real bounce back. They got a nice quarterback now, but as far as my strengths, Nick Foles. Weaknesses, Nick Foles. If he comes out there and act like he can't play ball when he's counted on and not being the number one guy, like he was with the Rams, that's what you're gonna get. Kansas City, that's what you're gonna get. You get Eagles Foles, might give you a chance in the playoffs. 10-6, bounce back, and just pay my man number 20.
All right. Mr. Francel, let's see what you got for Tennessee with the AFC South.
Oh man, physical man, but he ain't got much.
Yeah.
I think he's a quality quarterback. However, I don't see them winning a whole lot of games this year. There's a whole lot of question marks when it comes to Tennessee. And it starts with the quarterback. I mean, Mariota there's a lot of these games that are toss-ups. I got them going 5-11, but easily they could go 8-8 just on some toss-up games. But it's going to be on his back. I think he's had enough time in that system to kind of take it over by now. He's got Derrick Henry, who at times has shown that he can tote the rock and give you 100+ yards a game. If he can do that more consistently, I think they'll have more wins than 5. But right now I'm going to give them on the low end and have them going 5-11. I hope for my man that they go better than that. I'll be rooting for him, but that's what I got for Tennessee.
Okay. Mr. Source, what do you have for AFC South for the Colts?
After a year going 10-6, we got the Andrew Luck show once again. Hopefully he'll be able to start the season out healthy. I actually have faith in the coach said it comes down to him playing this year. But it's all about Andrew Luck. The running game is the same, no changes. Marlon Mack, Naheem Hines. But the connection is going to be between, of course, Andrew Luck, T.Y. Hilton, and bringing over Devin Funchess from Carolina. So if he can play like he did from college and a little bit in Carolina at times, then it will be nice on the offensive end. Plus you have Eric Ebron, who grew up last year with a lot of touchdowns at the tight end spot. You got Darius Leonard on the defense, covering all grounds. So I'm going with the Colts, 10-6.
We're getting more Alley Cox too.
Big CU, yeah. Have it.
All right, Rez, let's see what you got to see about the AFC South for the Texans.
Just way to cookie crumbles. Here with the Texans, basically the defense to me is the standout. Offensively, they got a mobile quarterback who's great, but if you can get that running game going and give him a time to pick those people off, he'll be all right. Man, the running game is in my opinion. As far as Clowney and JJ, it's like, I can't figure out 2 other bookends I would rather have rushing for me, but as we can, you say Von Miller. I said bookends. I said bookends.
The package.
As a duo, but like I said, I think a lot of offensive decisions are the problem with this squad. I got them going 7-9. They might do an 8-8, but I got them at about 7-9, just midway. They got the team that can go. Like I said, defense is stellar. Offense, they just got to put it together.
All right, we're going to switch it back to the NFC South now. So, Francel, let's see what you got to say about the Bucs.
I
I got them going 3-11.
Yeah.
Or not 3-11. Sorry, 4-12. I do have a lot of respect for Bruce Arians. They just hired him. I like him as a coach. He's done some great things with some other teams that have been down in the cellar. So, if he can get Jameis on the right page, if Mike Evans can stay healthy, I think he's one of the top receivers in the league. They could do better than this 4-12 record. I think their schedule allows for it. There's some games on there that they could win, and I put down as losses. But Jameis right now, I mean, he's the X factor. They got to figure out something to do with him and make sure he can perform every week to improve that. But right now, 1-12. Sorry, Tampa. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right, Source. You got some knowledge about the Saints?
So, Saints. You know what the Saints. I mean, you know what it is. Basically, Drew Brees show. Alvin Kamara is going to have all the pressure on his back this season, as there really is no other running back that's formidable with the loss of Mark Ingram. The combination, I wish I had the stat for you, but the combination of Drew Brees and Michael Thomas from times that the ball is past his direction he catches is outrageous. So look that up. He was the same Cam Jordan on the front. Marshawn Lattimore on the back.
All right. Let's see what information we have about the Falcons with Red Prodigy.
This shit gonna be real weak. Atlanta Falcons gonna do what they always do. Fly under the radar. Freeman gonna do his thing out the backfield. And the Icy Julio, you can't say nothing. There's nothing else needs to be said. But in my opinion, I think they're gonna be one of those squads that's gonna fly right here. They're gonna win all their games by 7 points. I don't give them no blowouts. I don't give them losing by a lot. I don't give them winning by a lot. They're just gonna be in the middle of the road. And then they're gonna sneak up at the end of the season like they do and bust your ass and be in the playoffs. That's it. Under the radar.
Okay.
Exactly.
Dominic, let's see what you have to say about the Carolina.
Alright. Believe it. It's a return of Superman. Cam Newton gonna rise back up to MVP caliber. I got the Carolina Panthers. I got them going 12-4. Then they're gonna win the division. 12-4. I think they're gonna win the division. Cam Newton, Chris McCaffrey, Greg Olsen, DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel. I think they're gonna have blowout years this year, man. I look forward to them helping Cam out. Then on the defensive end, you add somebody like Gerald McCoy. You already have Luke Kuechly, Shaq Thompson, K'Ron Short. These guys gonna be able to ball. Big strength, Cam Newton raising back his game up to being MVP Cam again. Healthy, new throwing motion. His targets are back. But the weakness for them is their health. Can they stay healthy all season? Greg also missed a lot of time. Cam missed a lot of time. Sam would miss a lot of time. So let's see what they do. But I got them going 12-4. My sleeper team in the NFC, my sleeper team for NFL. Watch out for them.
All right, we're going to bring it a little closer to home. We're going to do the East Coast for AFC. Dominic, give us some more knowledge about the Jets.
A little bit of hope in the Jets. I got them going 7-9. Sam Darnold, I got a lot of faith in Sam. Man. I think he's going to have a better year this year. Le'Veon Bell can spell him a little bit, take a little bit of heat off him, to sit back there and throw the ball 35, 40 times a game. Hand that ball up to him, dink and dunk a little bit, take your shots when you can. The biggest strength for me is going to be the defense. You have Jamal Adams, CJ Mosley going to anchor it. They got a nice front seven, so I just think they're going to have a little bit of balance. Don't think they're going to make the playoffs. They will be competitive. No clear number one on the offense and receiver, unless it's going to be Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon, you wanted your money? You gotta go earn the Big Apple. Look forward to seeing all the tabloids take shots at you all day long.
Hey, okay. Brancel, you got some words on Miami?
Absolutely not. I think they playing this season for the #1 draft pick. I got them going 3-13. It could be worse. I got them winning against the Jets, which is probably a stretch. Buffalo and Cincinnati. Other than that, there's no W's in their future. They got a lot to work on. I think this is a rebuilding year for Miami. They already play in a tough division with the Patriots and the Jets. So 3-13, go ahead and get the season over with. Get yourself a #1 draft pick. try to start to rebuild this program, see if they can get better in the next couple of years and improve on that.
All right, all right. Let's see what Source has to say about AFC East for the Bills.
All right, after going 6-10 last year under Coach Sean McDermott, looks like a lot more the same actually. Josh Allen, we don't even know for real if Josh Allen is a good quarterback or a bad quarterback. I guess it depends on the week and the opponent and his cockiness. Is his cockiness on 10 or is it on 15? Because his goes to 15. Like he's super cocky. But anyway, he does have the additional offense of Frank Gore and Tyler Crawford should be a big deal at the tight end spot. Cole Beasley is an addition too. I mean, I'm not sure what he will be able to do overall. I do like the defense as far as Darius White, who's one of the best DBs in the game. And yeah, that didn't sound too bad, but I still have him on top of 11.
All right, Reg Prodigy, let's see what you have for New England.
It really ain't no need to say a whole lot. It's the New England Patriots somehow, some way. The system has a way of pulling wins out of their ass. So even with Gronk being gone, they're gonna find a way for Golden Boy to still be Golden Boy. So I got them going 12-4. But like I said, we'll see. I really hope this is the reverse of everything I have written the hell up here because I hate these. But at the end of the day, it's New England, the Belichick system. The hell with Tom Brady. I said it. But I got him going 12-4 just because of the system.
Now we're going to head over to the East Coast for NFC. Let's see what Francois says about the Skins.
Yeah, so I got the Skins going 6-10. Quarterback is the first question. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Colt McCoy? Is it going to be Case Keenum? Is it going to be Dwayne Haskins? I don't think they know at this point. I don't think they said anything at this point. But you know, in years past, the Redskins have had a pretty decent defense. They just haven't had any help on offense. I don't think that's changed a bit. So they may still have that same defense, but in the end of the day, if you don't have a quarterback that can get the ball down the field, if you don't have a running back you can hand it to, if you don't have an offensive line, Trent Williams is still on a holdout. He's one of the best left tackles in the league. They're going to struggle on offense. So I got them going 6-10. It could be worse depending on who they go with for quarterback. I got them going 1-4 to start the season, which if it ain't Haskins at 1-4, they may put him in there and you know, just turn him loose and see if he can help us out a little bit more. But that's what I got for your Washington Redskins. Sorry, Reg.
All right, Source, you got some words for the Giants?
So even if I went with Dominique's 2 wins against Dallas, they still be 7-9. So terrible. Eli should let Eli go 2 years ago. Daniel Jones, is he going to get on the field? If he does, is he going to be trash? Or is he going to be like he was in the first preseason game when all of a sudden everybody was hype on him for like 30 seconds?
And the second preseason game.
And the third preseason game. Except it's preseason.
Keyword, preseason.
Luckily, Eli still has Saquon. So it's going to be a lot of Saquon. I just hope he stays healthy. I hope they don't run into the ground and he can stay healthy enough to keep doing this for the next few years. Because he's going to have to. He's going to have to. That's all I got on the Giants. I think I gave him too much time. 5-11. They stink.
All right, Reg Prodigy, what do you have to say about the Eagles?
Alright, so the key to the Eagles is Wentz staying healthy. In discussion, I don't know. I've watched 2 preseason games and still can't tell you who the hell the backup is. So at the end of the day, it's all a key on Wentz being healthy. They got Deshaun Jackson back. The receiving core is on point. I'm gonna give them that. Defense is a little suspect. I got them beating New England, and I got them sweeping the Giants. So at this point in time, I got Philadelphia winning the NFC East at a record of 11-5. Talk that talk.
Okay. Dominique, you got the Dallas
Trash.
Cowboys.
Alright. As much as it pains me to say this, I got the Cowboys going 9-7, being mediocre as usual. But I do think that's going to be enough to win the division. I don't think anybody else really going to do much. Giants, Redskins are probably going to be the laughing stock of the conference itself, let alone the division. Key players like Dak Prescott, Amari Cooper on the offensive end, Jason Witten returns back just to keep that security blanket for Dak in case he needs to dunk it down like we all know he does. And he just signed some people like the guy from Green Bay, what's his name? Randall Cobb, Randall Cobb's gonna come in there, he's gonna be efficient, way better than Cole Beasley, get the job done. On the defensive end, Taco Charlton, Jalen Smith, Van Der Esch. I mean, these guys are a decent team. I can't take much away from them. But I do have them lose to the Giants week 1 and lose to the Giants week 9, contrary to what these other idiots said.
Let's actually swing it over back to Dominique for the Broncos.
All right, I got Denver Broncos. I'm going 6-10. I really don't have too much faith in quarterback Joe Flacco. I think his time is kind of dwindling on down. Solid career, but I think he's just playing in his last days. I got a little bit of faith in the running back. I like Phillip Lindsay. Emmanuel Sanders is going to come back and have a little bit of a stellar year. It won't be a breakout year, but it'll be stellar. Coming back from an Achilles injury is tough for any athlete, let alone being one of the most athletic on the field. I do like the tandem of Von Miller and Bradley Chubb on the defensive end, stand-up outside linebackers, bring a lot of havoc. They combined last year for 24.5 sacks. That's big time. Like I said, the strengths are going to be the outside linebackers, pass rush, getting to the quarterback, creating havoc. You're going to need it in the conference with somebody in Kansas City. We ain't going to say his name because you don't need to say that. MVP, you know who he is. Weakness for them, again, Joe Flacco. What are you going to get week to week? We don't know. You better hope it's that guy that won that Super Bowl. If not,
Trash talking my boy.
If not, he's going to be lonely. You're better off going to draft his brother.
All right, Francel, let's see what you got for
he
AFC
definitely
West
took them up.
for
Yeah, he did.
Oakland.
Oh, the Raiders got picked for Hard Knocks. Good reason why. Antonio Brown, he still ain't figured out if he's going to wear that helmet, if he's going to find a new helmet, if he's coming to camp. I got them going 6-10. I think they're going to have a rough start to the year. They got Denver, Kansas City, Minnesota, Indianapolis, Chicago, Green Bay, all back to back. That's a tough schedule to start with. Even with having Derek Carr and possibly Antonio Brown. But I like the additions that they made in the offseason. I like the draft pick, Cleveland Farrell, right out of Richmond. I think he's going to be big for them, not only this year but in years past. I think he's going to make a big name for himself. I think the Raiders are on the up. Antonio Brown was a risk, picking him up with the drama that he brings. Hopefully he can get that under control. Hopefully he can find himself a new helmet that he likes, and they can start producing with him. And it might not be this year. I think they're going 6-10 this year, but maybe next year they can get together and improve one another.
But if he's on the field, how much would you change your pick? If he starts week 1.
If he starts week 1, I might give them 3 more wins. I can see them going 9-7.
That's out. And he probably for the year. That's out.
Yeah, but who else do they have other than him?
You got that kid from Alabama, running back.
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, yep. But that's it. I mean, you can load the box. You're daring Derek Carr to throw the ball. I think he's going to have a better year if Antonio is there.
Right.
All right, Source, what do you have to say about the Chargers?
So the LA Chargers, first of all, let's start out with a round of applause for Phillip Rivers, as he has those 17 kids, right?
A lot of work.
Anyway, they went 12-4 last year. They tied for the division, actually. They could have won the division. They could have had that tie in the playoffs, but they ended up being second. They played well. Rivers had a great season. Problem right now is, where's Melvin? Where's Melvin Gordon? Is he coming in? Just heard that he might want to be traded. Is it true or is it not? So Austin Eckler's going to get that work. But it's going to come down to Rivers again. Rivers will give you 300 when he needed. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Travis Benjamin, got enough weapons there. Problems will be my man, Derrick James, is out of there for like 3 months to start the season. So, probably 6 to 8 games. I'm guessing 6 to 8 games, really. That might have a little effect on my pick.
I gave him 11-5. If James doesn't come back healthy though, like they could slip to 10-6, maybe even 9-7, but I'm gonna stick with the 11-5 now.
You know your card?
All right, next we have Reg Prodigy with the Chiefs.
Got the MVP, Mr. Pat Mahomes. Not throwing 50 touchdowns this year, sorry. No? Just not happening.
Oh, because he's going to throw 55.
48.
I was going to say, 42 and run the rest of them. But he's not going to have 50 touchdowns this season. I believe everybody kind of caught on to it with the loss of Kareem Hunt. They got to get that running game up the par, but they still got Tyreek Hill. So all his stuff come through and he get through all his BS and his issues and get on the field. I can see them doing what they're supposed to do. I got them going 11-5. Even though I got them losing to the Chargers and Indy, don't ask why. I just think those are 2 games that they could possibly overlook and get their ass whipped. Andy Reid can't get over the hump. Simple, plain, done. He get you there, he won't get you over the hump. So that's my prediction. Kansas City Chiefs. But I'm gonna watch them all season because I know it's gonna be electrifying because Pat Mahomes still gonna do what he do. It's just not gonna be as effective.
All right, last but not least, let's head over to the West Coast for NFC. Let's see what Franzo has to say about the Cardinals.
I'm gonna vent a little bit about their coach.
Clear it up, Franzo. Yes. Clear it up.
How you hire somebody from college who ain't win half the games while they were in to an NFL position?
Good point.
I don't get it. I know he's a good-looking guy. Maybe that's the reason why they're trying to get fan support out there. But I don't think he's qualified for the job. They drafted Kyler Murray, who was electrifying in college. We'll see if that translates. He don't have a whole lot of weapons around him. I love Larry Fitzgerald to death. He is going to be one of the greatest receivers ever to play the game. No doubt he's one of the Hall of Fame on the first ballot. So he's got that security blanket for him. But other than that, there's nothing else. And now you got an unproven coach bringing in a college offense that worked a little bit for him, but not so much. 3-13, and to be honest with you, it could probably be worse. They're going to be fighting with Dolphins. They're going to be fighting with Miami for that #1 draft pick, which might be a good thing for them. Start to reload some talent on this roster. And I never wish any ill will on any head coach, but that was mind-boggling to me when it happened. And, maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't, but 3-13, unfortunately, for the Arizona Cardinals.
All right, let's see what Source has to say about the Seahawks.
I didn't know what I was going to do with Seattle when I came in the door. And they went 10-6 last year. I don't even know how they got to 10-6 last year, other than Russell Wilson, because Russell Wilson is magic. Probably Sierra. But 10-6 last year. O-line's still a question. I don't even know how many wins I have up here. Let me check real quick. Oh, here's the problem. Here's the problem. At Pittsburgh, New Orleans, the Rams, at Cleveland, Baltimore, at Philly, Minnesota, at the Rams, at Carolina.
Yeah, they got it gone.
Bruh, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got them to 8 wins somehow. If I had to put money on it, I'd go under. But we do get to see what DK Metcalf is really about, the big boy. And no Earl Thomas in Seattle. It's going to be a whole new world for them. So 8-8 on the positive side.
On the positive side. All right. While we're on the positive side, let's see what Reg Prodigy has to say about the Rams.
I mean, not to be funny. I do have the Rams going back to the Super Bowl, but I got them going back to the Super Bowl at 10-6. I got them getting to the playoffs and then working their way on through the playoffs. Then you got Jared Goff. You got a young coach in McVay, which is keeping them boys up and going. You got Gurley. I mean, nobody in this room can name up anybody that can stop Gurley.
So
It's healthy.
Yep, the knees.
Cups is back. So I mean, hey, what you gonna say? I mean, McVay is a product to me, not a product. Let me rephrase that. He's a young. Y'all gonna get mad. Y'all say young Belichick in the making.
Yeah.
Young Belichick in the making with his system and his scheme. So with golf, Cubs coming back, barely healthy right now. 10-6. I got him returning to the Super Bowl. I got them winning it this time if they go. That Super Bowl we watched was the most boring Super Bowl in the last 20 damn years. But at the end of the day, I got them winning this one.
Last but not least, let's talk about the 49ers with Dominique.
Definitely the least, and definitely last. Not much to really say here. I just think they're going to be real spotty all across the board. No consistency, no back-to-back wins. We're going to see what Jimmy G is all about. Coming back off that knee injury. We don't know what he's going to do. But nobody really seen him do anything outside of the preseason. A little bit of garbage time for Tom Brady.
5 picks in a row. He's consistent.
Yeah. Marquise Goodwin, George Kittle. I like both of them as offensive threats. But I couldn't think of anybody defensively that stood out that could make a difference. The offense can't put some points on the board. Other than that, and they got a tough schedule. It's good to start off with Tampa Bay. I even got a Cincinnati taking them down, but it's going to look a little bad for 49ers out there in the Bay Area.
And there you have it. Those are our picks. We're going to find out who makes the cut and who gets cut short. I think the Skins get cut short. I think Philly get cut short. I'm actually riding with the Browns. I mean, the Giants, I'm going to let y'all live another year.
Thank you, brother.
But you know, we have our picks. Make sure you stay tuned. We're going to update. We're going to see exactly how our picks turned out. All right, well, we'll catch you next time. Once again, it's Marquise Davis with Making the Cut Shop Talk.